Okay, what's up? I'm gonna see if I can attempt to talk to y'all while I'm driving. I'm definitely gonna be keeping my eyes on the road, so I don't need nobody to be like, oh my goodness, that's unsafe. I'm at a red light right now. So, and I'm hoping y'all can hear me over the truck. And, you know, I can always turn it, if I'm too loud, I can just turn the volume down when I edit it. But anyway, light green. So, I don't even know what that's talking about. Now, you know, back up. Now, you know you was too far. You done ran the light. Like, she was just, like, in the, like, under the line. Like, I mean, under the light. One behind the line. But anyway, so let's just answer this question: how I feel about trucking after 3+ years in the trucking industry, well, driving trucks. And that has not been a consistent 3 years. It's been on and off because obviously I'm not gonna say obviously because it's not obvious, but I have other dreams and goals and stuff that I want to that I want to reach or whatever. But trucking will take your entire life. Trucking is not for the weak, okay? Like, and I've been weak a few times, but trucking is not for the weak. Like, it'll teach you about yourself. It'll teach you something. I feel like trucking is the best place to get to know any job where you have to be by yourself. Most of the time, like 90% of the time, it helps you. In my opinion, for me, it helped me get to know myself in each stage or phase or whatever. When I first got out here, I started to listen to different music that I didn't even know I liked. I started to dream. I always had dreams. And I need me a phone stabilizer because it's just gonna be bouncing. Like, look at this. I really want to get me one. I'll definitely get one. But if y'all can bear with the bouncing a little taste, I'm sorry, y'all. I need to get me a phone stabilizer type of thing. I hope they got one that I could attach to the windshield, like, because I want the camera to be up high like it is now. But anyway, I feel like it's a good place to get to know who you are. If you need a little bit of peace, if you need to, like, have a spiritual journey with God, or if you just don't like being around people, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't want nobody they can micromanage you, but for the most part, they don't. You know, I haven't been micromanaged. It's been people like, I've worked for USA Truck, and like, if your assigned driver manager, like your daytime driver manager, is not in, or in, they have like a substitute or somebody that's taking over their take it on their team while they out. Those people can come in and be like, why you ain't moving? Like, baby, you don't even know who you talking to. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna get micromanaged unless it's just one of those type of companies that's like expedited freight, where you have to be on time. It's just go, 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 go. That ain't me. Like, I'm more laid back. I like to give me my job, give me my route, my load, whatever the case may be, and just let me do it. I don't need you asking me why I'm not moving, or why am I late, or this, that, and the third. Like, if I'm gonna be late, I will communicate that. Like, I'll say I'm too sleepy to drive, because there's been plenty of times where I have restless nights, and I'm not a caffeine drinker. Like, well, I drink Red Bull sometimes, but I'm really trying to stop, because I don't really like how they make me feel. I be all jittery. The crash is you crash super duper hard. Well, for me, so I let them know I'm gonna be late, or I'm stuck in traffic. Traffic is at a stop, whatever. I communicate. But that's one of the pros, in my opinion. Those are a few of the pros when it comes to trucking. The money is pretty decent, even if you are a company driver, which I am. And if I had the knowledge that I have now, when I first started, like right after in my first year of trucking, I definitely would have got my own truck. It's not too late for me to do it. I will do it, but I don't want to drive. Like I'll get a truck and hire somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'll do that. But if driving, me, no, definitely not doing that. But I'll train them for a little while and for like a good month and a half, however long it takes for me to feel like they're comfortable with the job, and then I'll let them do whatever it is they got to do, go drive work. I'll do that. But the cons of it's the more pros. What else? I'm so anxious to talk about the cons, to be honest, because I really want to hang this up, you know. But anyway, the cons, not the cons, the pros. The money is pretty decent, you know. The longer you are in it, the more money you can make. Every company does not pay the same. The lowest company that I was paying transport, they was the lowest pay. They had the lowest pay rate, and I forgot what it was, but it was real low. But it was my first company, so when I got my first $800 check, I'm like, I was thinking like, you know, I was probably like, God, if it just be $500, I could do $500 a week. But when I got the check, because I had never seen $500 a week ever, not working out, you know, most of the time when you have like corporate jobs, whatever the case may be, you get paid, well, you got to go clock in and punch in, you get paid every 2 weeks. I know all of them ain't like that, and you do got some jobs that, you know, you do get paid every week. But sometimes those jobs be paying like like, they're going to be paying nothing. You know, when you get your check every 2 weeks, it may be $800, $600, $900, maybe $1,000. But if I was making it every week, I'm like, God, you know what I'm saying? So the money is pretty decent, especially when you don't have kids, you don't have nobody to like look after or nothing like that, nobody but yourself, which is my case. Now that's my case. In the beginning, that was my situation, but then in the middle, like 2.5 years, I was pretty much, I'm not gonna say I was taking care of my mother, but to a certain degree, I was taking care of my mother, right? So I moved her into a better place. I moved her out of state. I'm from Mississippi. I moved her out of Mississippi to come stay. I didn't have an apartment at the time. I had just gave up the one I had, and they was doing like COVID, right? Like right when the world was opening back up. But anyway, I didn't have nowhere to stay because I was on the road, and I was like, yeah, this house, you can't keep living here. It's not suitable for nobody to be living in my opinion. So I moved her. I made sure all of the bills was paid, yada yada yada. I bought all of the furniture. I bought and like we started with nothing but clothes on our backs. Like, well, I had ordered beds, but they was gonna get there. They was gonna be delivered the day that we moved in. So we had to sleep on the floor that first day. We got there and the beds got there the same day. So I just slowly put the furniture in the apartment or whatever the case may be. But anyway. So, but if you are, that's another story for another time. But if you like by yourself, and even then, I was still able to save money, you know, with paying the bills and saving up for the furniture that I wanted. I could have been got furniture, but I was trying to find something that I really wanted to have. So I was saving money. I was able to save and buy stuff and do things then when I was paying bills. And now that I'm not paying bills again, because I let the apartment go, you know, it's a good place to be in when you're trucking and you don't have no responsibility. Like I'll have responsibilities to myself. Like, but if you don't have no outside obligations outside of you, you know, like kids or a family member that you're taking care of, or a house or rent, whether ain't nobody staying there or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't have none of that. I just have a car note, phone bill, and I pay my mama internet bill. That's it. And I like credit cards and credit stuff like that. But major bills, this I don't have any, you know. So it's a good place to be in as far as trucking goes. You can save money quicker. It'll be depending on, you can save money quicker regardless, but try to get in a position where you're making at least $2,000 at least. With the economy how it is, at least $2,000 a week. I'm not making it. I need to be. But I'm still trying to get to a point where I am, or find somewhere or somebody or some company that is gonna pay me like that without me having an overhead of fuel and truck maintenance and all that stuff. Like, I don't want to deal with that. But anyway, can be spiritual, you know, because it's just you in the road. Who else you gonna talk to unless you on the phone talk to somebody all the time? I wish I have been there, done that. But at this point, I just want to talk to God. You know what I'm saying? To see where my life is headed. You know what I'm saying? Where He want me to go, where He need me to be, what I'm supposed to be doing. You know, I've done that before, but I know I'm kind of getting off track or whatever, but just, you know, bear with me. Anyway, I've done that before, and He's answered me, or I feel like He answered me. I listened to the direction He gave me. I did. But when He told me to do, like quit, for example, I created this expectation or this vision in my head as to what my life was about to look like once I quit it. And quit it? I don't think that's right. But once I quit, and when it did not line up, I stuck in this. I stayed for a little while, but at some point I was like, yeah, no, I'm gonna go back to what I know, which was this. So, and every time and then the apartment that we were living in, the rent kept going up like every year. Like, come on now. I was about to be paying $1,400-$1,500 for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. I wasn't to be doing it. Like, I especially for nothing that's not mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's a mortgage, if it's something that I'm paying ownership, like rent to own, something like that, I pay that. But if I'm just giving y'all money and it'll never be mine, I'll pass. So I had to let that go. But anyway, the other pros, to be honest, I think that's it. You have freedom, you know. You get to see stuff. I've seen almost all of, I ain't gonna say all, but I've seen almost every state in America. I haven't seen Alaska, obviously. I haven't seen Rhode Island, and whatever else up there in the corner. The farthest I've been up there is Massachusetts, and I have not seen the whole Massachusetts, but I've seen some of it, so it counts. I've seen North Dakota, I think, or South Dakota, one of them, I don't know. But I've seen Washington, and everything down beneath it, everything east of California. I've seen almost all of the north perimeter of America, Michigan, Wisconsin, North Dakota. I don't even know if North Dakota touched the top border of Canada. New York, because New York definitely touches the border of Canada. Whatever, and everything on the inside, I've seen every interstate in America, like all of them. I mean, every last one of them. So I think Maine, I haven't seen Maine, Rhode Island, and whatever above Massachusetts. I've seen Delaware, New York, West Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, Utah, Colorado. I see all this stuff. That is a pro. That's one of the pros. You know, I enjoy traveling. Like, I enjoy seeing the stuff, but the part of the travel that I don't like is not being able to stop as much as I want to enjoy the things that I want to enjoy in different states, and that's it. You know, other people can tell you other pros, but that's just mine. Those are mine that I can think off the top of my head. And let's get to these cons. It ain't gonna be that hard. I do not like the fact. Okay, it can be lonely. You can look at loneliness as a con if you want to. You know, some people can, whatever. Sometimes I do. Not really, sort of, kind of. Okay, I figured you'll get over love. But anyway, the cons, it takes all your time. It takes majority of your life, right? In my opinion. Yes, you can make time. Yes, you can do a dedicated route. Yes, you can do other stuff. Yes, but it's like you're not at home if you have why is it taking me over here? I bet you it's a better way to go. I know it's a better way to go. But I'm gonna go ahead and listen to you. But anyway, another con, like I was saying, loneliness can be a con to some people. If it is, get you a dog or cat or something like that. I ain't never had no animal in the truck. I tried one time. It was a kid, and I was parked at home. I was on home time. We were living in Mississippi. That cat peed in my bed twice. I said, oh no. And y'all know cat pee stink. Your girl went, oh well, it's a light. I ain't got to look. Your girl wasn't finna be smelling no cat pee. You want finna turn my truck into a urinal. But anyway, get you an animal or something like that. Or get you somebody to go on the road with you. You know, you can do that. If you got kids, if they over a certain age, your kids can go on the road with you. I really don't want to go this route, but yeah, your kids definitely can go on the road with you if they're over like 11 or 10 or something. I think it's different for different companies or whatever. But your spouse, your mate, your boyfriend, girlfriend go with you. Some companies say that you have to be married in order for you to have somebody in the truck. Like they got to be your wife or your husband, which is so dumb. You can bring your sister, or they have to be like an immediate relative, which is so stupid. Like that's dumb. But anyway, that's some people's policy. That's if loneliness is an issue for you, right? What else is a con for me? The main one, honestly, is the fact that you really don't have a life outside of this truck. Well, nah, I'm not gonna say outside. It's outside of the truck, but it's like you don't really have time for a life. You know, like they may give you a week at the crib. What you gonna do in 8 days? You need a day to be real. Like let's just say you get home Friday morning or Friday night, or you get home in the middle of Friday, the Friday evening. Like that count. You at home. That's when your home time start that Friday. Like that ain't even no whole day. So. And then you need all day Saturday. Some people do. Sometimes, like depending on how long you done ran, or how long you been gone, or how you feel, or whatever the case may be. Sometimes you need a whole day to just wind down from being on the go all the time. And then sometimes you can get out there. I mean, you can get home and because you've been moving and on the go so much, you just go. When you get home, you don't feel like doing nothing. You've been on the go the whole 2 months or however long you've been gone. So. But when, in situations like that, you have to push through the urge to just relax and get up and try and build your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially for me, it was like I was trying to start a business. No, I'm not gonna say was. I did. I started a business, and in the beginning, it was great. You know, I would get off. I work like 2.5 or a month and a half or something like that straight and want to do home time. And whenever I would go, oh, look at the butterfly. That is so pretty. Anyway, I would get off, and it's like the day I get off work, oh, I don't want to go this route. I would be up. Like I have so much energy because I'm at home, and there's so much stuff that I've been thinking about doing, and you've overloaded yourself mentally with ideas that you have. For me, with ideas that I had, especially for my art. And so much stuff I wanted to do. So now I'm going to the store, spending $500, $600, $700, $800 on some art supplies, trying to get everything done. And next thing you know, I be in my, you know, it started that way. But then it's like the hype just started to go down, you know, and I hated that. But in my opinion, those are the cons of trucking. And it may sound simple to some people, but that con of not having a life outside of this truck is a real big deal, because trucking takes your life. It takes your days. It takes, because let me break it down for you. You got a 14-hour day. It ain't but 24 in one day. You got a 14-hour work day. You don't have to drive the whole 14 hours, but you have a 14-hour work day. You have an 11-hour drive time, right? So you don't have to drive 11 hours straight. You drive 8, and you have to take like a 30-minute break. It could be an hour or whatever, depending on what you got to do for that day. But anyway, you ain't got but 10 hours left. Let's just say you use your whole 14. or close to it, because it's kind of like rare to use a whole 14. Because if you use your whole 14, you probably gonna be out of hours. I mean, you probably get a violation. But let's say you use 13 of them, or 13 is change. You know what I'm saying? Like, which way this thing got me going, Lord Jesus? That's exactly why I don't like using this doggone GPS that come in the truck. But I'm telling you, it had me thinking that. Why I want this? Okay. Okay, I kind of see what's going on. Because I'm telling y'all, look. Anyway, like I was saying, that's the biggest con. I feel like it's kind of difficult to make. And then let's just say you got kids. I know somebody that got kids that drive trucks. Takes a toll on them. Okay, like when you can't be around your kids, you gone months at a time, 2 months at a time, and then when you get home, they only let you stay at home for like a week, and then you trying to do a bunch of stuff and jam a whole bunch of memories and time into 1 week with your kids. Then it's like, dang, now you gotta go for 2 more months. Like, that's crazy. That's how I be though. That's exactly how I be, which is trash, which is crazy. Like, I feel like if you've been gone for 2 months, like this man literally be gone for like 2 months, probably a little bit more longer than that. But if you've been gone for 2 months, you think I only did a week at home with my family, but y'all get to go home. These people that made these rules get to go home every day to see their kids and their family. I know that's the job we signed up for, but I'm just letting y'all know before y'all jump out here and be like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna try a truck, it's big money in it. It's a sacrifice that comes with trucking. Like it's a sacrifice some people ain't willing to pay. I can do it because I'm good, you know what I'm saying? It's just me. Do I be missing my mom and them? I'm just gonna be real. Nope. Where is this road? Okay, I see it. It's a price that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna pay the price or you're not gonna pay it. You know, you can get out here and try it if you want to, cool. But I'm already letting you know, if you love your kids, I ain't gonna say if you love your kids, but if you know that your kids, like, and spending time with them, spending time with your kids is something that you're not trying to really give up, don't come out here, because you gonna have to get it up. If you were in a relationship with somebody and they so clingy till they can't make it without you, you might as well not come out here. If they gonna feel like you cheating all the time, if they insecure, you might as well not come out here. Because truckers got this reputation as though like everybody like they sleep around with everybody. I don't do that. I don't know what other people out here doing. I'm not saying that it's not true, but it's not true for everybody. Like, that's a lie, and it's a lot of women out here driving now. Like, I see a lot of women. So, but like I was saying, like if you in a relationship with somebody and they real insecure for whatever reason, whether it be something that they went through in their life or something that you put them through, or they went through it before they met, for whatever reason, y'all either gonna break up or just don't come out here, okay? And then if you want to be glued to your hip, you bring out here. If couples do it, but I don't think it's healthy. I did it twice. I just don't think it's healthy. Obviously, maybe it was just with the wrong people, and I needed to grow up, and they did too. But that's neither here nor there. And I hate that this camera doing all this shaking. It might not make y'all want to watch it all the way through, because I'm gonna stop talking in like maybe like 4 minutes and some change. It's gonna be like 30 minutes, and I'm posted. That's it. But anyway, but yeah, like I was saying, I don't think coming out here, for some people, it ain't healthy. Being in this little bitty truck and this closed space with your significant other, they not driving or they are driving, whatever the case may be. Some people can do it, some people can't. But if you want to try, baby, you know what I'm saying, do you. I definitely do it again. I ain't gonna stay. I'll do it again. But yeah, that's a con. And these cons, not no little itty bitty cons. These are some crazy, like these are some cons that'll make or break you. You know what I'm saying? So don't get out here and be like, oh man, yeah, I can do that. Like, okay. But what else? I think those are all of the major ones, though. To be honest, like those are the ones that I could just think of for me. I know this thing ain't got me getting back on 30 West. Well, not just on 30 West. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, those the cons, the pros and the cons, in my opinion. For me, in my personal opinion. Now, some of y'all might disagree. Whatever. This to each his own. You are entitled to your opinion. So it's easy for me. I ain't gonna say easy because that's easy is a strong word. It's a strong word. It's okay. I can do it. But right now I'm just in a place where anyway, this GPS is tripping. I'm just in a place where I'm working on my life as me, my relationship with God, and where am I going, and where He needs me, and where He want to lead me to. You know, saving money, fixing my credit. You know, I've been there before, but life happens, and you know, you got to kind of pivot and move along with life. Whether you pivot in the wrong direction or the right direction, a pivot is going to be made. And my pivot wasn't for the best, obviously, if I'm back out here. But everything works together for the good of those who love the Lord and are called according to His purpose. I don't know where about that said in the Bible, but it's in there. I hate this little. Why is it like that? Anyway. Yeah. That's just how I feel about it. And if you want to try it, try it. You know, I wouldn't tell nobody not to, because I be trying to get people to actually try it anyway. Because if you're doing a job you don't want to do anyway, and you ain't really making that much money, why not do a job that you don't want to do and make more? You know, so that's just my theory. So, with that being said, I really don't have nothing else to say. And I hope y'all have a blessed day. I hope y'all give your life to God and be intentional about each step you take, each decision you make. Make sure everything that you say, do, and think is filtered through God. You know what I'm saying? Through the Holy Spirit. Why be sometimes? Filter it through the Holy Spirit, because that's what I'm working on with myself right now. I'm working on it. I'm trying not to curse so much. Have I cursed today? I don't know, probably have, but I can't remember. Just feel, yeah, you know, because it's gonna be worth it in the end. And I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking to myself too. So with that being said, y'all have a blessed day.